disclose that information.
Yeah. All stories made for us, by us. Dream Noise Media. Dream out loud.
He was in. What are you talking about, ref?
Out of bounds.
AP glisten off the wrist, homies whipping Montana, pitching like Randy Johnson off a flip. Pounds of lettuce in the bag, heads don't really see a vacuum seal, just a low smell aroma when it hits.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Out of Bounds Radio. Episode 21, the first episode of season 2. Just like that. And you already know. I got Mikeal here. I got Jaylen here. I got myself here. And then today, of course, if you heard me in the last episode, which was the best episode of all time because it was just me. We got Fran here. So give it up for her. Period.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Period. What's up, man?
Yeah. Missed you over here.
Definitely told.
It's good to be back.
I know, and she definitely done changed her opinion on Caitlin Clark. It's like she knows she the GOAT now. So yeah.
Already.
First thing first, let's just get into it. So we just got finished with NBA All-Star Weekend this past week, you know what I'm saying? And like nobody's talking about the actual game. Nobody's not talking about how trash the slam dunk contest is, which it was so trash. I think that was the first slam dunk contest to ever go first on an NBA Saturday night. And I'm glad it did go first because it was terrible.
That was trash.
Nobody talked about how Victor Wembanyama, my guy, wanted to win so bad. Say like I be you.
He brought competitors back.
But what they did talk about was this. So this past weekend, the NBA has had a rough time. First off, one of the greatest players of all time, probably the second greatest player of all time. In this political climate, LeBron James says, "Oh, I wouldn't mind going to Israel."
I go Israel.
Which
I got the rant for that later.
Which it would be a headline. But on top of that, somebody, I don't know who Kevin Durant pissed off, but somebody leaked Kevin Durant's allegedly his so-called Twitter burner, where he is talking about the difference with this one though, he's talking about former players he played with and current teammates. He said Sagoon can't shoot. He called Jabari slow. He called Russell Westbrook a triple-double cocaine bear.
He said that Steph Curry wasn't accountable.
Said Steph Curry wasn't accountable. He called Devin Booker and Frank Vogel Stalin and Kim Jong-un.
We're not going to say what he said about Russell Westbrook.
Wait, what else he said besides the triple-double, the cocaine demon thing? What else he say?
That's a lot in one mouthful.
And the only person he did say, the two people that he said he missed was James Harden. He said James Harden is weird, but I understand him though. And then he said, I also miss, because get this, don't no other person miss this person privately except his mama.
Look,
but Ben Simmons.
Out of all people, Ben Simmons though.
Ben Simmons. He said that. He said verbatim, I miss Ben Simmons because the nigga passed me the ball. I said, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's
That's crazy.
That's wild. But on top of that, that would be crazy. But then on top of that, Sunday, Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time,
at the Daytona 500.
Not
After
only
winning
did
it.
his team win the Daytona 500, but apparently he tried to get ice out of a kid's shirt.
Mm.
And it look, bro.
That's what they say. They said it looked like he was touching on the
Yeah,
it looked like he was touching on the little boy, but
it was so
the
out
little
of
boy
context.
son, the little boy's son, the little boy father, and everybody around him has said like, "Nah, man, Mike was trying to get ice off his shirt." What was so funny is like, it's not funny, but it's crazy. What's so crazy is like after that, the little boy was sitting on like I think his mama lap, and they was interviewing the driver or something. I guess he was keen to the driver or something. And then Michael Jordan was standing behind the little boy, and the little boy kept. And somebody captioned that and said, "Oh, he think Mike, that boy scared. He think Mike going back for it again." I was like, man, that's crazy. And then what's so messed up is that they played the Gatorade commercial where, if you remember the Gatorade commercial, he is a little boy like dribbling the ball, and Michael Jordan's behind him, just like patting him on the behind like that.
Oh gosh.
So
I didn't know that was. I didn't know that.
it's just a rough. It's just a rough week for the NBA, man.
I didn't even know that existed.
Well, I have a suspicion on a suspicion on who may have leaked the files. I think it was Liz Cambage.
Not Liz.
You think it was Liz?
So my theory of them dating was true back then.
I don't think they dated.
It could have been.
I mean,
It
they
could've
could
been
have
her.
been.
It could have
Smashing,
been.
whatever. They, you feel me?
I don't know. People be
Mhm.
saying Liz Cambage is evil.
Yes.
I mean, that's a good reason why
Look
she
at
probably
her
could have
track
won.
record.
And her WNBA career is pretty much over with. Like,
Oh, it's been over.
she was like the tall girl before they found this other girl that's 6'8" to bring on their strings. She was the tall girl that they was bringing on their strings, but now they done found the more like Instagram model type girl that's like, I think she's 6'8".
I know what you're talking about. I know.
Yeah,
I know what
she's
you're talking
6'8".
about. I know exactly.
They bring on the string. They got rid of Liz Cambage. So, and I think that was good because like I used to love Liz Cambage
Until she smacked a girl on the
she
court.
did the Nigerian. When she did the Nigerian
Right.
team like that, that was crazy.
Right.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was
That's
the end
crazy
for
for
me.
that.
I don't know. But from the NBA All-Star game, Adam Silver did give out two big news things. He did say that Seattle and Las Vegas are the next cities to get teams, with one of them getting the team very soon. So Las Vegas is gonna be the first one to get a team. Just
Yeah.
to that's just how it go. I wish it would be
Yeah.
Seattle. They done did everything. They done built the arena. They have everything that an NBA city needs.
Mhm.
It's just, and I don't like how the Sonics got taken from them. They basically got stolen from them. It's not fair to them, but hopefully I think they'll get a team soon. But Vegas has been in the works. It's why the Aces. It's why they made sure the WNBA got the Aces in Vegas. The NHL was the first team I think in Vegas. Yeah, the champion Aces.
The 3-time
Who
champions.
hopefully, now that you say that, the second big news is this. Adam Silver did say that he's not putting a deadline on the WNBA talks. He's not putting on the bargain agreement. So he's saying that he doesn't want to step into it. He wants them to figure it out on their own. He doesn't want them. He wants them, the commissioner and the WNBA to figure out on their own. Which is the WNBAPA or NBPA is so petty. Valentine's Day, they tweeted out like a bunch of like made up Valentine's Day cards to the league saying they was like, "Oh, this let's get a deal that makes our players happy." And then they said something like, "Oh, let's make it official." I was like, "This is so funny. They're so funny,"
As
but
they should.
it just looks like, and this is the worst time for this to happen to them. You got a bunch of players coming in. I know a lot of people be like Caitlyn. I say that all the time. I love Caitlyn Clark, but you got a bunch of players like Paige Beckers. A'ja Wilson's at the top of her game right now. You got people coming in, Juju a couple years from now. You got people that are already media have presence in the media. You have big bets who I just seen a commercial of yesterday. That you know what I'm saying? You got Paige, like I said, Paige Beckers. You got great players coming in like Azzy Fudd. All these other great players that are coming in to this game in the women's game. And right now, for them to have to pause and figure something out, it just feels like, I don't know. But I feel like it's the worst time, but it's the best time, because it's clear. It doesn't make sense that Angel Reese and all these other players can get more money from sponsorships and it's like triple the money that they get from the WNBA. So Fran, what do you think like ultimately needs to happen for them to like have a deal like
Open the books. If you don't want to be truthful about it, open the books. I think they were getting away with some things in years past, and then when the surge of Angel and Caitlyn came in, it boomed, and they were like, wait a minute, why can't I get money off of my own name and likeness, off my jerseys, like the revenue shares? I don't get it. I don't understand it. But I'm hoping that the women just hold steadfast to what they believe in and don't budge.
Yeah.
Like, if they have to have a lockout during the A'ja Wilson era, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Okay
They're
with
going to
that.
have a lockout during this Caitlyn Clark era, man.
Look. If they can have a lockout, Bam, do what you need to do, Bam. If you need to take a lockout, do what you do, Bam.
I
You
will
just
not.
do it, man. That's your problem.
Do what you do, Bam.
They talking about a
Sit
team
down.
coming in the NBA, a NBA team coming to Vegas though.
Come on,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Right.
They was talking about, it was a story coming out that the Golden State Warriors and the Valkyrie was going to work together. They was going to work together to bring Bamja. I'm going to call her Bamja. To bring Bamja to the Bay. They wanted to bring A'ja to the Valkyrie. And they wanted to bring Bam to the Warriors. But
Bamja, man.
now with Las Vegas getting a team very soon, maybe
Bam
you can
going
get
to
Bam to
Vegas.
go to Vegas.
Bam going to Vegas.
Maybe you
Bam
can
go
get
to
Bam to
Vegas.
go to
Bam should go
Vegas.
to
Bam leave
Vegas.
Miami, go to Vegas.
I think Bam need to go somewhere else anyway. I think
Miami to Vegas.
he need to go somewhere else anyway. That's just how it is. But
Yeah.
I think that would be good
yeah.
for him.
So
But we have so much basketball though, like so many women's basketball games. We have the Olympics coming up, and all these things that are happening. I mean,
Project B.
But if the W doesn't come back until June, July, like, okay.
And then what's crazy is that you're getting your players. And you know how stingy they are with the money right now. Because I remember this happened in the NBA where players signed to Greece to play in Turkey. And NBA teams, when they got the lockout done, they had to shell out money to be like, all right, y'all got to let Darren Williams come back.
Right.
We got to get our guys back.
And you know what?
Breonna Stewart just signed the deal for a EuroLeague right now. What
She
I'm
did.
asking is that, what I'm saying is that it's a potential chance that players are signing deals to these teams that even if the lockout ends, they might play for you next because they're stuck in this contract. And you're sitting there and with everything stalled, people gonna try to make money. That's what they're gonna do. And like, let's say a deal gets done, all right? let's say Breonna Stewart is in the EuroLeague, she's playing, and then okay, let's say Liberty like, all right, Breonna, come back, and then EuroLeague like, no, we want this much money.
Y'all better pay up if that's the case.
But they're trying to take away like essential things like housing. Like you are only playing for 3, 4, 5 months. And that is the main reason why you're paying for housing. And then price of living other places cost different amounts of money. So if you're playing in Atlanta, you're going to be paying much less rent than you are if you're playing at the Valkyries in San Francisco. Like, I just don't think that the W is. They're being petty, and it's just unfair to the women.
Well, this is my thing about the housing thing, because me and Mikeal talked about it when Jaylen said they was taking it away. I feel like that's the type of stuff they gonna do. That's they gonna be like, okay, we're giving you this much money, we're not gonna pay for housing. That's just and it seems nasty, but it's like, okay, if you pay them enough, you don't have to pay for housing. But it's like, are you really gonna pay them enough to the point where they don't have to worry about it? That's the question. So, because if you're taking stuff away, you're gonna have to pay to make up for stuff like that.
Exactly.
Because I think they're also talking about taking away something else. Like, it's not just housing.
If you think about, you were asking about why nobody's talking about the NBA All-Star weekend. I mean, on Saturday night, we also had a 1v1 with Unrival where Chelsea Gray beat out my Gamecock Alicia Gray. And then you also had South Carolina women's basketball team playing against LSU and peaking at 2.2 million viewers. So so I feel like
viewership went.
Exactly. And if you tuned into 1v1, it was just electric. It was fun to watch. And in that 2-day tournament, Chelsea Gray won $200,000 when she's being paid like 175 or something for a whole season.
That was crazy.
Crazy work.
That was crazy. I'm like, all right, so how are they able to find this money, but you can't find this money? It's like I don't know. It seemed like the owners were taking advantage of where the league of a growing league now, but now it's starting to hit to the point where it's blowing up. And now you gotta go ahead and start paying for real.
And it's bad for business too, because you have these expansion teams, waiting to open their doors, and they don't even know when they're gonna have a season. They haven't had the expansion draft, the free agency, and the regular draft. So
and you got the schedule out already.
That really took me off.
That took me off too, because I'm like, y'all are being weird, gang. We don't even know if we gonna have the NBA. Like the NBA never put out a schedule or any of that. Like none of that. Like it was that was just weird to me that they putting out a schedule that they kept naming, even back before we got to this point, that they kept naming expansion teams. Which I'm excited for. People getting expansion teams, you know what I'm saying? But you doing all this and you ain't trying to make no deal. Like that's crazy.
And then the other day, they just announced like Minnesota, the Lynx having like a preseason game against Nigeria. It's like I'm like, bruh, why are y'all steady announcing all this stuff? Y'all don't know what y'all want to do first.
Right.
It's crazy because it's almost like they want to put the schedule out there, so it's almost like so the fans can be like, we just want to see this. We want to see this game. Why y'all can't just? It seems like a tactic that they using. Like it's very nasty what they doing for real.
I hope it doesn't work.
Yeah, because I think they just doing it because they think the players just gonna fold and just like, you know what, fuck it, man. We just gonna go ahead and do it.
Yeah, but I hope they don't.
I do too. I hope they don't.
I hope they
I
don't.
really hope they don't. It'll
But
really make me.
speaking of, we were talking about women's college basketball a little bit. It's an epidemic going on between women's college basketball and men's college basketball. With the women's, it's not so much going on with the women's. With the women's, my thing is this: if you get a team, you recruit somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You get a team. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just the Gamecocks that did it. It's Texas Tech. It's other players. When you get a player mid-season, they shouldn't be able to play.
What?
I mean, it's logical though.
I'm thinking about me. I'm thinking about this college football. If the Florida Gators, if I've been waiting to play the Florida Gators all this time, and then all of a sudden they come out with, we got a 5-star JUCO quarterback right now to play. Whoa. He's not on the roster. He wasn't in this. That's all I'm saying. I just don't like them. I just don't like them getting players in the middle of the season and then able to play them.
Yeah, I respect. I
feel like you should just have the roster that you come in with, and it's not just them. It's the men's. The men's basketball does it too, where they get these players and they clear these players. But now what men's basketball is doing,
they overdoing it.
Now that's OD.
They definitely overdoing. You're starting to have professional players. Dudes that have been named in the draft. I'm talking about guys that the commissioners that came up here. The Charlotte Hornets have picked such and such with the pick of the draft. And now they're starting to be like for example, Amari Bailey, a top pick, which he got screwed over. He got his story is crazy. He had a crazy agent that screwed him over. He fell in the draft, lost a bunch of money, Well, now he's got a lawyer, he's got his agent, and they trying to figure out how to get him back into college basketball.
See, now I don't like that, but so for South Carolina, I can only mind my South Carolina business. But with South Carolina, I think it's a little different because Alicia Turnabes is a professional athlete in Europe, but she's only 19. Like, she's very young, and she's not. But
did she start
she hasn't
the season
played,
though, Fran?
She did not start the season. She started the SEC season.
That's even worse. She started the most important time.
She started the SEC season.
She started conference play.
That is true.
I knew she was gonna try to make that work for them too. She said,
"I think it does work.
It don't work.
I think it works for them.
It sounds good.
It works.
But
it sounds amazing.
But
you know, I could see if she came out and she was like this triple threat off the cuff. She's not. Like, she's still a young, of age college player that needs college coaching.
Okay,
like,
but what if in March, right? And I'm just playing devil's advocate. What if in March she just started dropping?
Get them.
Let's
go.
She just started Luka Doncic people.
Let's go.
I
And
don't know.
South Carolina is big university. We have Aaliyah Boston coming from South Carolina, and we have Asia Wilson coming from South Carolina. We have a great bigs coach. So I want Alicia Turnabes to get that dunk on somebody, and I want her to go crazy during March Madness.
Boy,
Let's go.
the day she get that fast break dunk, whew.
From Raven Johnson.
I just think that's very. And then in college football, you got a bunch of players that's actually suing the NCAA to stay.
A bunch of quarterbacks.
A bunch of quarterbacks that are suing the NCAA to stay back. And then it got to the point where I don't know who lawyer done found this. I don't know where the justice system, America justice legal system always got something for your ass. Because now they are filing, like, what they filing? Is it restraining orders They're filing restraining orders against the NCAA.
I saw that, yeah.
And when you file a restraining order against the NCAA, that makes the player eligible to play, which is crazy. Which is like...
So are we seeing that a certain, like y'all were saying, quarterbacks, is it really like a certain position that's doing it?
It's only quarterbacks, really.
It's really quarterbacks because it's really quarterbacks because that's really the position in college football that affects everything. So it's mostly quarterbacks that's doing it. You got, I think, you got Chambliss. You got Chambliss from old Trinidad. Chambliss did it. He filed a restraining order, which was weird because that whole thing was weird. Because when I read that shit about him going to a judge in Mississippi, a Ole Miss, and he was signing balls, signing balls. I think it was either before or after the thing. He was signing balls for an Ole Miss fan. That Ole Miss fan, the judge.
That's crazy.
So that judge in Mississippi then sits up there and then tries to sit up there and say, "Oh, this is a travesty. This is this and that. I rule in the favor of Trinidad." Why not? Why wouldn't he rule in the favor of Trinidad Chambliss? Like, I don't know how the NCAA even lets that happen. To the point where a judge in Mississippi, Ole Miss fan, can sit up there and be like, yeah, like if I'm a Georgia fan, Stetson Bennett would still be playing for the Bulldogs right now.
I'm trying to tell you.
But the thing that really got me with that though is like, while all of that is going on, the NCAA is letting all these other people get 7-9 years. I'm like,
that's why.
What's wrong
with and that's where you're opening the door at because you're letting other people get 7, 8. You're letting 30-year-olds play college football. I don't give a damn about the NCAA eligibility game.
No,
I don't care that you never played NCAA in your life and now you 32, you want to come back. Like, man. Once you get a certain age, that should be done. It should be done. We look at people crazy at a certain age if they are on a college campus. If they're on a college campus. So why even sit up here and let a 28-year-old, a 27-year-old even come and play? And that is so crazy. People are on their 7th, 8th. People have been playing college football since before COVID.
The craziest thing is the Tennessee quarterback Joey Aguilar. They denied his shit so badly to a point where he going pro. Yeah, he going pro.
He going pro. Bro. Okay.
Yeah, they say, yeah, bro. No, you not come back. He was like, all right, I guess I'll go pro then.
But they can't.
That's the whole thing. But
they can't sit up. But but in their defense, in the players' defense, you can't sit up here and let these 30-year-olds, these 20-something years olds, these people that have been to 5, 6, 7 different schools, play 5, 6, 7 years, and then I can't come back and play 6 years. That's not fair. That's not fair to me. That's just how I feel. And let's say I get to the NFL. I'm getting to the NFL. What? Let's say I get drafted that Saturday. That's a 6th-round draft pick. I'll make more money from NIL starting on a college football team than being a 6th-round draft pick that gets cut the second week of preseason.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of on their side. It's really the NCAA. Like, you have to put set precedents down for everybody. You can't just look at every situation different. Like, it has to be a set rule. Like, I just feel like you just need 4 years. It's like 4 years, you're done. That's it. And if you're a certain age, you done. Tusi should not be at LSU. Tusi 25 years old.
Man, look, the fact that he committed to Syracuse and then decommitted.
It's crazy.
And the fact that he tried to flex like he's a 5-star athlete. Like, yeah, because I told you I didn't want to come to your school. Like, buddy, like, who are you? Like, let's be honest.
Like, who?
I don't know. But then on top of that, NCAA does have an NIL problem that they have to figure out. Because, like I said, you do got these college football players that's trying to stay and get the NIL, and you do have people that are transferring for NIL money.
Mm-hmm.
Fran
Mm-hmm.
got players leaving South Carolina for more NIL money. You know, I know
That's
Carson Beck
crazy.
just left us, went to Miami, went to national championship for the NIL money. Like
Mm.
it's players that's leaving for NIL money, and a lot of people. It just feel like in the NCAA, it's the wild west right now,
It
and
is.
NCAA just doesn't care. It feel like they don't care until they gonna try to wait till like the nuke drops or something. So it's like, okay, we gotta do something now because they making too much money.
Well,
Oh, for real.
and then that also like poses a struggle for coaches, especially coaches at schools that don't have a lot of money.
Right.
They're not being able to recruit the same caliber talent that they used to recruit. And I think not only does it hurt the school, but it also hurts the athlete because a lot of times you're going for the bag and you're not gaining the fundamentals and the skills that you could with the right coach for you
Mm-hmm.
in the
Right.
right system. So I think that, the NIL bag is really frustrating on a lot of different levels for a lot of different sports, which
Right.
is wild to me. But you
Mm-hmm.
know what? South Carolina is sitting up here probably makes some of the least amount of money in NIL, but I think that the best part about that is that we have a coach that cares about the position and what
Mm-hmm.
kind of talent she needs for the position. So if you want to, I don't know, I just think that NIL is messy.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
messy.
I think in women's sports, and I seen this because Abe asked me on Holy Shit Sports that one day we was talking about 1-on-1 unrivaled. He was like, "Do you think the NBA would have it?" I said, "No, they would
Mm-mm.
never have 1-on-1. Number one. Even though those are women over there, those dudes are way more pussy than those girls are.
Right.
That's just because they scared to lose. They're
Right.
scared to lose. They offered $1 million to Vince Carter, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Tracy McGrady to do the dunk contest. Vince Carter said yes. The other three said no. Why? Because Vince Carter said yes.
Right.
And they had a
Right.
guaranteed $1 million right there. So it's not about how much money they getting. It's about saving face. It's about not
Mm-hmm.
wanting to lose. And like,
Mm-hmm.
so the NIL in women's sports is a little different because of course you're gonna have your outliers that go chase the bag.
Yeah.
But it feels like in women's sports, you do have more of them that want to like actually sit up there and want to better their game, that actually want to sit up there and actually win. That's why
Mm-hmm.
UConn, that's why South Carolina, that's why LSU, that's why all these other places, they're still there because those women, those young women, they want to sit up there, they want to win, they want to learn the game. You're gonna have your
Mm-hmm.
outliers to the point where they want to go get the bag. But in men's sports, it just feel like they just trying to get that NIL as quick as they can. And I understand, especially in college football. It just feel like they want to get the most money they can. Like it's just and I get it because the pros is not, and football is a violent sport, so it's not guaranteed that you'll get
Right.
that.
But when
So
I was watching the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, I was like, who are these people? Like, I don't know who I know the stars, but I don't know a lot of the non-stars. Like, because when you watch men's college basketball, they can be one and done. So you don't get
mm,
to build that kind of connection and understanding of who these players are and what their game is. But with the women's college basketball, you do get that because you have to stay till you're 21 or, 4 years. So I think that that also kind of hurts the NBA in that regard. But I don't know, the NIL, like the transfer portal, you used to have to, when you transfer to a school, you had to wait a year. And
mhm.
now with the transfer portal, you can automatically play. So I think that hurts people too. You have a Janiyah Barker who's been to 3 different schools now. So I don't.
That's crazy.
Right.
I just think that maybe they need to limit how many times you can transfer, because I don't mind the players
Agreed.
transferring, because when the coaches get an offer, they can go. They don't got to
True.
sit out. They don't got to sit out for the season. That's originally
Mhm.
why they came up with the transfer portal, because the whole argument was, well, if my coach gets an offer, they're able to leave and they don't
Yeah.
have to sit out. They're able to go and start recruiting right then. Like,
Mhm.
so that's why they started transfer portal. But now it's starting to be crazy. It's starting
Yeah.
to. You got people. I think who that is. Mikeal, that's playing at is it TJ? Some dude. He done been to like 7 schools.
Oh,
Oh,
TJ Finley.
TJ
TJ
Finley.
Finley.
Yeah,
TJ
he
Finley has
started.
been to 7
Yeah,
schools. He's
yeah,
playing at Elon.
he
Like,
started. He started his college ball at LSU, and then transfer. Well, he went to South Alabama.
Uh-huh.
He went.
Georgia
He
Tech.
been Georgia. Yeah, he been everywhere.
hey,
Yeah.
He's a
hey, Rose,
journeyman in college.
hey, Rose, like that. Like one of our previous episodes for season 1, you said have him do the same thing they did with Shaq, with him in every different
I put
team color.
the picture of him in every. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be in college sport. You're gonna be able to put
Yes,
a player in
yes, they're
several
gonna rock the
different
rainbow.
colors. It's
But
crazy.
I really appreciated Rory Harmon's statement when she said that the reason why she stayed at Texas for so long was because if you keep bouncing around, you can't build anything. So now she's the leading assist and leading steals
Hmm.
holder at Texas, and you're not going to have that when all these kids are bouncing around to different schools. So I don't know. I think it's about what you want. And now I have, a lot of people in conversation saying that rings don't matter. I guess NIL matters more, but in my opinion, rings matter. So it's just rings matter.
Who said rings don't matter? Who said that?
Somebody that was a CC fan club member.
Ah, man. Oh man, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
But I
Nah,
have a question for you though, Rose. Like when y'all were talking about the 1v1, for men, who would you want to see in the 1v1 challenge? Like, and it could be old or new. Like, who would you want to see?
I definitely want to see Kyrie Irving.
Hmm.
I want to see James Harden. I want to see almost everybody that's like a scorer. I want to see the cocaine bear. I want to see him.
Oh, Michael Beasley in that motherfucker.
Kevin
Okay,
Durant.
okay, come on, put Michael Beasley and Lance
Put Michael
Stevenson in
Beasley
What
in
we
there.
that
not doing?
motherfucker.
What
Fuck
we
all the
not doing?
bullshit.
No,
Is
what
put
we
Mike
not doing?
Beasley in there.
See now
He
you
gonna
gonna
have them
see.
boys neck.
See,
He gonna have them
see,
neck.
see now what you doing is you gonna have NBA players like, oh hell nah, because now you put them out there on the court with Lance Stevenson, Mike. Do you see how they be
Right.
talking in interviews? They be like, I want to
I'm gonna,
dance. They be talking
I'm gonna
sexual
make
to
him get
each other.
wet. I'm gonna
Lance
get wet.
Stevenson told a man, "Hey, you better not have no sex, cause I need all that. I need all that on the court."
I haven't had it in 2 weeks.
I ain't had
I'm
none in 2
horny.
weeks. I'm ready.
We blowing in your ear too.
Right. And then Michael Beasley told Lance Stevenson, yeah, don't wear no shirt. I'm gonna get straight to the nipples. Like, nigga, what? What do we do? Like, if I'm an NBA player, nah, gang, I'm good. But my thing is, I think, and I told Abe this during that conversation, if they did have a 1v1, it would be no different than the slam dunk contest. We gonna end up seeing like
Yeah.
Jeremy Sochan and
Yeah.
all these other players, Marcus Bagley.
We're gonna see the only
Bronny.
true
The only person we gonna get is Bronny James.
No, don't do it.
the only person that will agree to this is Ant. Ant and Wimby.
Yes,
Ant
he
Yeah,
and Wimby.
Ant will be
would.
the only one.
Those are the only two. Ant and Wimby be
He
the only two to play
would.
1-on-1.
Yeah, but
He
they'll be
would.
but they'll make the other players so scared.
They'll be
It's
like,
the
You
same
know what you
thing.
should do?
Wimby playing?
You shouldn't tell who's gonna be in it. because if you don't tell, then maybe they can't get
Nah,
scared.
cause
but the
that's
thing
gonna
is,
I can
cause
see
a
them.
lot of
I can
shit
see them
happen on
now. I can
national
see them now
TV.
when they soon as they let the bracket out. Soon as they let the bracket out. I got tightness in my calf.
I'm trying to tell you, like they go. I'm trying to tell
I
you.
got
My
I got an
sciatica.
ankle bruise.
My
I got
sciatica's
sciatic.
acting up.
What
That
Michael
sciatica
Irvin said?
hurt.
My CTE acting up.
hey, Fred,
Like,
that's just like when they dropped the 1v1 for Unrivaled.
Yes.
Look, Kate Martin found out she was going to get paid. She was like, "Oh,
Nah,
why?"
because you know what made me say the NBA players would say no, that still they fate is watching the stud buds, both of them get blown out. And I could just tell an NBA player being like, oh, hell no.
Hell no.
That ain't you ain't never gonna
That
do
was
that to
horrible.
me.
11-0?
That was
And
terrible.
11-0.
Courtney Williams' dad, when she came off the court, and he was like, "Dang, she didn't even let you touch the ball."
Right. And
She
Kelsey,
didn't.
the way Kelsey Plum did that girl, I almost wanted reparations. That was terrible. Kelsey was just, I don't know what was going on with her, but she was on something. She just took the belt off and she didn't never let it off of her.
Well,
It
she
was
got
crazy.
spanked. She got spanked the next round.
Right. That's why I say the NBA players wouldn't do that. Just because you got a risk of being the person that get blown out, going to zero.
for
They
real.
don't
But
want to do
sometimes
that.
then you could be like Chelsea Gray when they were talking about the Olympic team and they're like, oh, why would you put Chelsea Gray on it? Chelsea Gray has been balling ever since. Like she's been taking everybody and everything on and winning. So
No, she
I'm
one of
here
the
for
main
it.
reasons the Aces won the finals.
Period.
So like,
I will give you that. I will give you that. But then again, you remember that game 3 with the GOAT, Asia Wilson.
somebody Asia Wilson hit that on that
Period.
married couple like that. That's
And she
crazy.
did. And
That's
she
crazy.
did.
She started
She can hit that shot with
she
her
started
eyes
an
closed.
argument. She started an argument that night.
She started the downfall of their marriage.
She did.
No, she
Nah,
ain't down for
they
that.
downfall their marriage. She's crazy.
No,
Every
Not they
time.
argue about that every day. So why the fuck you didn't just close? Why you didn't just close out?
I mean,
That was you.
Now, if you do look, I read body language, and during that game, they was sitting on that bench like, don't touch me. I'm in it.
That's a long night. That's something that'll never happen in the NBA. Just somebody
hell nah.
get mad. You come back home and have to talk about that. Like, why did you let Wimby shoot on you like that?
You hit 7-6. What the fuck you want me to do?
I was coming over there to help.
Yeah, I thought he had it.
That was probably the most quietest drive home ever.
It
Like
was.
no music playing, no nothing. It was just
none.
Man.
That was the quietest night. Quietest night in that bedroom. Just straight sleep.
And look, I just know somebody trying to break the ice on the way home. Like, so, what's to eat?
Yeah, what do you want for dinner?
we're trying to get swept. We're about to get swept. We worry about some damn dinner.
No, because then if I saw a broom in my house after that, I would have been upset. But throw the broom out, just bring the Swiffer. Just please do. I
can't.
Walk in the house, your broom is just sitting right there, just chilling.
That would have been fun.
The broom ain't did nothing.
Funny.
The broom ain't did nothing to you. You just look at the broom and say,
nothing. Just kick it.
That would be hilarious, man. I think don't the celebrity game be having WNBA players in it?
Yeah, but
yeah,
I don't
sometimes
think
they do.
Yeah, they didn't have any this year.
They didn't
I think
have any this
Unrival's
year.
probably taking that.
I think that's about time
over.
too. I think that's about time too, because I always thought that was disrespectful. You putting
What?
WNBA players in a celebrity game?
Nah, for real.
I mean, personally, they do get disrespected, but I also feel like if I was like one of the top players, I'm not playing in it.
Yeah.
I'm not
it's
doing
never
it.
been no
I'm
top
not doing
player
it.
in it.
I'm not
There's
doing
never
it.
been no top player in it. Yeah.
I'm playing because I'm already made.
Yeah, if I'm Asia
Right.
Wilson, nigga, I'm not finna post up Drewski.
Not Drewski. I'm posting up Glorilla.
Right. Like I got a one-on-one with Casanat. Like
that's crazy.
That don't make no sense. Like I never understood that when they did that. Like when they used to do that. When I got old enough to understand, because I'm like, that's professional. Those professional athletes y'all putting out there.
It was
in their sport.
Bow Wow used to be up there thinking it was his championship, honey. He was out there trying to ball. I was like, okay.
Nah, you definitely got a couple that be trying to ball. You got Bow Wow. You got Quavo.
You got Ron Flynn out there.
Ron Flynn. You got remember when Obama was in office and you had the Secretary of Education?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
He was out there hooping.
Obama looked good out there on that court.
You talking about the All-Star game?
Mm-hmm. Loved it.
Man, Obama do whatever he want to do.
Nah, Michelle and them braids. I said, okay, Michelle, put them braids in there. Okay.
She did. She look young, didn't she?
She did.
Oh God,
she did.
They both look younger.
They do. It's all that stress.
That's how I do when you get. That's how you do when you leave the store. You leave the office to the fucked up manager.
You feel me? I'm just a man. I'm just a man just here. I used to run this shit 8 years. It stressed me the hell out. Now I gotta go.
And tell me why Kawhi was out there balling.
He got
paid.
We been trying to tell you that Uncle Dennis went to the people and said, "Hey, Kawhi better get his All-Star check. He better get that All-Star check.
Get that All-Star check."
He drove that raggedy truck up there, parked it,
check got cleared that
paid.
Sunday. Check cleared Sunday morning.
That's crazy because he never played. He played in the same building. He plays in the same building.
Yeah, he went
every night. And never gives that type of performance.
Kawhi woke up that morning like,
maybe it was. I'll kind of give him a pat. Maybe it's different when you see you on the team with LeBron, you on the team with KD. All these other KD, all these other people, and on the other side, you see people like. You see the best on the other side, like Ant and all these other people over there, and Victor Wembanyama, Nikola Jokic, which is why I thought the world was gonna win. I'm surprised the world lost.
No.
I'm so surprised.
I wouldn't bet against the U.S. I mean, in the Olympics, I might.
I mean, in the Olympics, say like a V.
I think it's gonna be France.
It's gonna be French fries and crepes.
For the men, we're just gonna be specific. It's just for the men because
for the women, it's gonna be between France and the United States, probably.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But I got USA pulling it out.
I got USA for the women.
USA pulling it out too.
But the way Gabby Williams was looking after that game.
Oh, Gabby was balling.
She had that foot on that line, and it made it a 2 instead of a 3.
It saved USA.
It saved that streak. It saved that streak, and I don't think that streak gonna last any much longer. I feel like it's.
But you can't.
They cover too.
The U.S. cannot.
The U.S. has not.
The U.S. cannot lose in L.A. when L.A. was the first place they ever won gold with Pat Summitt. You can't lose on your soil. Do not do it.
I'm gonna say is, Fran. We had them French people crying in their own stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's gonna be different in 2028. I feel like Wemby he gonna motivate the women's team to be
well, no, because they was in France. They didn't do nothing but stay at the school that they went to as kids, and they all stayed together.
Oh yeah,
well, see, they stayed,
and stuff like that.
The U.S. team was
U.S. You got too many
luxury.
people. They just going everywhere. They is doing what
Mm-hmm.
they want to do.
But it's
So
gonna be
like,
a different little change of the guards though, because you're gonna have the young ones with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and Paige, and then you're gonna have the oldies with, Stewie, Chelsea. I'm not gonna say Asia's old because she's like fine wine.
We the same age. I'm 30. She 31. No. She 30. I'm 31. We the same age. We getting up there.
Fine wine, fine wine,
We getting up there.
fine
Bam, do
wine.
what you gotta do.
See,
See that's
you are
that's the
goaded when
problem.
that is the defense.
that is crazy. That is
That's
crazy.
The
fine.
only thing that can stop
The
us is
only thing can
pregnancy.
stop us is pregnancy. That's wild.
Hey, she
Literally.
got it for that. That's facts though.
That got to be the craziest thing in WNBA. Like,
It
you know
is.
how NBA people pull and you get torn Achilles and you get that in the WNBA too. But for
You do.
somebody breaking news, is pregnant. Like, like
Everything gone. Parlay money
That
gone.
is funny.
like I would be sick. I would be
Oh, I'm gonna be super sick. I would be
Oh
I
sick.
would
wait,
be
oh
sick.
that announcement, Asia, because you already know Asia funny. She funny. She gonna troll y'all. She gonna troll y'all. But I was be like, yeah, I'm pregnant.
How long you think she'll miss though? I don't think she'll miss that long
No,
because
she'll miss a year.
a year.
She'll
You
go through pregnancy and then
know,
come back after 6 weeks.
I think
Skylar Diggins has done it. Dewana
Candace
Bonner has done it. Yep. Candace
Candace
Parker
Parker
has
did it.
done
I was
it.
gonna say someone had played
Dearica
like
Hamby.
yeah.
Came back like less than
And
6 months or
and
something.
and
Yeah,
was
she snapped
hooping.
back quick.
She was
Yeah.
hooping. She definitely was hooping. But she had a little vengeance going because the aces and whatever happened there. She was like, "No, let me show you." But the
That
aces
they
ultimately showed
that
her.
they said they traded her because she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I remember she was suing them for that.
She
Yeah.
did.
And
Yeah.
so many people they was on her side, but my thing was this. I was like, well, if that's the case, if she wins that, and like, hey, they traded me because I was pregnant, then like that opens the door for anybody that gets traded in any sport to be like, oh, you traded me because of this. Oh, you traded me
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
of that. That's why I just didn't want that to.
I,
And if they did trade her because she pregnant, that is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, they settled it closed mouth, so we don't know
Yeah.
what happened. I
And I
don't. It's
always
not
was
my
like, they
business.
didn't cut her. They traded her. Like
And
they
got
Right.
Candace Parker, and Candace Parker didn't even finish the season.
didn't even do
Nope.
nothing.
Went to
Ugh,
So
Chicago
like,
and said, all right, I'm gonna come
yeah.
back home real quick.
Yeah,
a
that was the
waste.
only thing. That was the only way I was able to defend them. I was like, well, they did trade her. They didn't cut her.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody trying to hear that shit. They was not trying to hear that shit. Because
At
I was like,
all.
if they cut her, then I would have been, yeah, okay, take them to court. But they traded her. It's like, it's just a bunch of gray areas. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh no. But that's what reason I love WNBA fans. Cause like you can't just explain. You can't just
Nope.
explain and be like, nah, man, they didn't cut her. You can't just explain sports stuff. They be like, nah. Yeah, like that shit personal.
It does get
That
personal.
shit personal.
That shit do get
That
personal,
shit,
boy.
nah. What they said, what the coach Becky found out she was pregnant and Becky got rid of her. I'm like, God damn. They talking about it like it's two people in the office or something.
Right. Horrible.
Let me
Horrible.
let me tell you about this girl, Becky. Let me tell you what Becky done did.
Right. Right. Let me tell you what Becky done did. And then
Funny.
what's the funniest one I seen on Twitter? The funniest story. What's the girl name? She has blonde hair. She used to play for the Suns. And then she played
Oh, I know
Oh,
you're
Sophie
talking about.
Cunningham.
Oh
No,
yeah.
Sophie.
It's
No.
Sophie.
She's a black girl.
I know you're talking
Oh,
about
She
the light skin one. I forgot to talk about. I forgot to talk
she
about.
got like blonde. She was dating a girl.
I forgot. I
She
know
was
exactly
dating.
who you talking about. I just don't know
She
her
broke
name.
up with this girl, and people got mad at her because she went back to the girl because they was like, "Oh, this girl, she's a I think she was a she hit her and her situation, not her, but her and whatever situation she had going on with her, somebody else, they got the fighting.
Is
They
it
got the
DA's or
physical.
something?
So I think so.
Oh no.
I
I
seen
don't
people.
know.
She played for Connecticut, and then I think did she play for Phoenix this year?
Yeah, she played Phoenix this year.
Yeah, I think she played for Phoenix this year. I think she got traded like mid-season in Phoenix. I don't know. But I remember they was on Twitter talking about her going back to that girl like, oh, we done with you, girl. Don't you come back to don't you get on here talking about da-da-da. I was like, God damn. I couldn't imagine like a dude popping out with like a dude like Travis Kelce when he popped out with Taylor Swift. Us being on Twitter like, oh, we done with you, Travis. Don't you access for nothing. Like, da-da-da. We tired of seeing her on the TV.
Swifties would come after you, so I don't think that's a
they
good
don't play.
thing.
They the white beehive.
They are.
That's scary. They almost like the white, because the beehive calm. They almost like the white barbs.
That's interesting.
Yeah. The barbs are crazy.
No, she plays for the Sky right now, bro.
Who?
The girl we're talking about. I know you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, she I think Derricka Calloway something.
I don't know her.
Derricka something. I don't know. I'm probably getting her mixed up with somebody else. But yeah, she got back. She broke up with somebody, then got back with him. And they was acting like they were done with her. They were like, "We're just done with you. We're out of." I was just like, "Sheesh." And I like when they show stuff like they take stuff a little bit more personal. Like when they be talking trash to each other on the court, they be like, "Oh, you seen that? They just want to fight. Da da da. You know that she want to fight. You know that they don't like each other."
That should be funny as
But you know what it is though? I think it is too because some of us fans go hard in the paint for our favorite player. Okay.
Nah, for real.
So I think that's why we take it a look. I mean, when they did the whole MVP debate thing, and it was Asia and Fee, and when I tell you I was going hard in the paint for the GOAT, Asia Wilson,
it was crazy.
You better not even breathe the wrong way.
I think the only thing I can equivalent that is like me with Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren. Like he hates Chet Holmgren, so fuck Chet Holmgren. I don't give a fuck about Chet Holmgren. I don't even. And then the funny thing is that he just hates Chet Holmgren because they both tall. They both centers. They both tall. That's it. And people like to compare them to each other. People was comparing them to each other and stuff.
I found her.
Who is it?
DeJounte Carrington.
Y'all were talking about Dejanay Carrington.
Dejanay. I knew soon as I hear her name. Yeah, Dejanay.
Because she played for the Lynx.
She did.
The Lynx. That's who she played for.
Y'all had me all confused.
I'm like, who is y'all talking about?
I'm like, when you said the Sky, I knew she didn't play for the Sky because I'm like, nah.
Well, I think
she played for the Leagues.
Yeah. So she was dating Liz, and they did break up, and it was they broke up after the parade, and I was just kind of like, sometimes when you win a ring, you start acting funny. So,
wait, it was after the parade.
Who won the ring? Who won the ring?
Liz won the ring with the Aces.
Oh, Liz won the ring.
Yeah, and Dejanay, was very supportive, very there. I don't know what happened, but her knee. Spicy.
That's spicy. So you don't get that type of stuff in the NBA.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Unless you tell somebody that their wife smell like Cheerios, then I mean, it tastes like
Kevin
Cheerios.
Garnett. Right. And that boy KG was wild for doing Melo like that, dog. And he tried to double down and say he didn't say that.
But KG said he didn't say that. They was on the podcast. They said, nah, they was on the podcast together. And they was like, nah, he ain't never said that.
Melo just don't want to talk to him.
He said like he just called him a bitch.
I think I would be more offended if you said that the other one than calling me the B word. I'd be more offended with the other one.
Which is so crazy because like LeBron James and all these other players, it's like NBA players, they act like soon as you all that other stuff they yell on that court. But soon as they say somebody called him a bitch, it's like, nah. Like when, like he said, Draymond Green called him a bitch in the finals when he stepped over him or some shit like that. And he said something like, yeah, he told me something that you should never tell a grown man that's a father and a son. Like, shut the fuck up. Like I called you a bitch. It is what it is. Like,
but you know what happened? But you know what happened after that, right? And Clay said what he said, right? He was like, oh, what Clay say? All right.
Yeah, and Clay said that's what he talking about. Like I guess he's soft or something. Clay said it about him, but like I was kind of with Clay because it's like, man, you LeBron James, you done heard worse stuff. You had to hear worse stuff than this man calling you a bitch. That's just what it is. And now it's so funny because now Draymond Green almost act like he want to be Savannah. He loved LeBron so much.
He loved LeBron.
He loved LeBron. He loved LeBron.
He does love LeBron, though. He do love LeBron.
But how? Like, what? Why wouldn't you love LeBron? Like, I just.
Why wouldn't I?
Don't play. No,
I just don't love LeBron, man. Just don't love him, man.
I mean, I'm just.
First off, he a liar.
Damn.
He a liar. You ever seen this? Everybody was talking about the Kobe 81 game. And then he go, I knew. I was sitting in the hotel room. We was watching. He hit the shot. I said, oh, he going for 80. You did not know that. Like, shut up. Like,
no, it's when they talk about he's reading these books and he's not actually reading the books.
He's on the first page.
The first 10 pages. I remember somebody called this bluff one time and said, so what you think about the Malcolm X book? Oh, man. One of the best leaders and stuff. I was just like, bro, you ain't read that book. Stop it, gang. Like, we get it. I don't want to talk about the bad education, but bro, man, you're a high school graduate. Stop it. like let's you ain't gotta fool us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy.
Wait, did somebody catch him one time reading the book upside down?
It was upside down, Jaylen. It was upside down.
It was upside down.
That's crazy.
that type of line is just like. And then when he was in the studio with 2 Chainz, and 2 Chainz, man, gave him the controller with it unplugged, acting like, oh yeah, LeBron curating the album. Like, and then LeBron said, you know what? I got a good idea. How about we give them a regular album and then they get the regular album. Then a week later, we like, yeah, you like that? Here go 2 more. And we just give them 2 more extra songs like that. I'm like, nigga, is you talking about a deluxe, nigga? Like, are you acting like you came up with the deluxe? Like, what are we doing? Like,
hey, look, Rozé, the streaming deluxe, not the CD.
The streaming deluxe. He act like he came up with that, and then 2 Chainz had to sit up there and be like, "Oh man, that's crazy. Come on, man. Stop.
That's fine.
Stop it. That's fine. That's fine."
That is hilarious.
Like, man,
I'm just still on on KD talking about he was trying to make Steph Curry be accountable. What does he need to be accountable for?
That Draymond
His defense.
shit. That Draymond shit. Hey, you ain't have my back with that Draymond situation. You let him call me a bitch.
He didn't have to.
Oh no! Look. This conversation. So everything Draymond said, it's the truth. So you believe that too? I mean, Dre. I mean, you hear, right?
Hell yeah, they believe
hear,
that.
Right?
First off, Draymond told him we won without you, and we will win and we'll win without you again. Draymond told him that if you think for 1 second Klay Thompson and Steph Curry and maybe even Steve Kerr wasn't frustrated with that man finna be a free agent, and they didn't feel like, well, nigga, we don't need you. Like you're just extra. And Draymond wasn't the only one just to vocalize that. Like you ever get an argument with your friends and then like you just say what everybody else is saying? How everybody else feel out loud?
Right.
Everybody, and then like,
And
is
everybody
that how
just
y'all
look.
feel? Is that how you feel? Yeah.
Hey.
But you know what?
Hey.
As a fan, I always want, like, I'm a Steph Curry fan. I wanted Steph to get one without KD. Yes, I did. As a Aces fan, I wanted the Aces to get one without Kelsey Plum and De'Erica Hamby. So you can't blame people for wanting to get one after
You can't.
other ones leave.
You can't, because that's how you solidify it.
And
That's how you
KD just hopping
solidify it.
around.
He
Hopping
is.
around.
He just looking at him and his phone everywhere. Just everywhere. Just
They gotta confiscate
crazy.
them phones, bro. They gotta
Talking
confiscate
about his
them,
phone.
man.
You see, and he was going through it like during All-Star weekend. He walking.
Mhm.
And not
Got his
only
phone
that, but
out.
he was tweeting some of this diabolical stuff 1 minute before game time.
Yeah.
Why is that
Mhm.
part of your pregame ritual?
And
Like,
he is
That
in,
nigga,
and he's in
bro,
group chats, and people are able to link these to his burner because he has his friends, because they got a screenshot where people like the dude that he hosted the boardroom with was in there, and like it's just like, man, you should have just went in on your regular shit if you was just talking in the group chat. If you wasn't scared.
that's what they said on the pivot. He was just like, come on now. Like, why didn't you just go on your regular account at that part? He said, no, I'm gonna keep my burners. I said, oh, okay. Okay.
When he said he still got burners, I was just like, man,
37
it's
years old.
crazy.
You think his mom runs his account?
Hell no.
Katie, I'm kidding.
Probably need to.
Right.
That's probably the problem. See, Wanda probably need to get the damn phone.
Wanda, take that damn phone from that boy.
Right.
Wanda need to get the damn phone.
Right.
That's
Take his phone and tell him to find him a wife and key and create family. Cause
he said he always said he doesn't want to do that. He wants to be a basketball player. That's what he said he wanted to be. He said, I want to be a basketball player. I want to focus on being a basketball player. That's why he says he doesn't do good in personal relationships.
I mean, he do got a kid.
And I ain't gonna lie, in that Olympic shit on Netflix, he cried when talking about basketball. So he loves basketball to the point where I really feel like
Fran face like
he did. He cried when he was talking about playing basketball. He was like, "Yeah, man," and he just started crying. And I was
I saw it, but
he just dedicated his life to basketball. He says, and it doesn't help to his real relationships.
And I mean, I believe it, because before that, like, after hearing people talking about like when they used to go out to like clubs and stuff, he just be in the corner practicing his.
No, it's video of him doing that.
Like,
it's video of him practicing his free throw shot in the club.
Mm-hmm.
And like but that's his team though. Like, why would y'all bring him? Why would y'all drag him?
Right. No, I feel that.
Right.
He don't want to be in no club. And let him stay home and tweet.
But they dragged him to the club so they could get in and get VIP and get the bottles.
Yeah.
That's why they dragged him.
Yeah.
See, man, he just wanted to stay at home with his kid Spalding. That's it.
His kid Spalding is crazy. His kid Spalding is crazy. But nah, he I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. Cause like I'm just thinking of like if before then, when they had social media, if they had social media like during Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley, all them times, like
Charles Barkley tweeting his ass off.
You know who would have had the burner?
Who?
Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
Scottie
had that burner. Scottie had the burner. I ain't gonna lie to you. Scottie would have had that.
Bulls don't need Mike. It's a team game.
Right.
Like Scottie really the one playing. Steve the one hit the shot, which was so crazy. Like, you know what messed Scottie Pippen up that one season when Michael Jordan wasn't there? and Phil Jackson drew up the play for Steve Kerr or John Paxson. And Scotty got so mad he sat on the bench.
This guy said, "Bitch, what?"
That's when they said, "Yeah, whatever Mikeal doing, go get him."
Come back. Right.
They said, "Whatever Mike doing, he got to stop that shit right now."
Come back.
They were starting to say, "Hey, David, is this suspension up?"
Yeah.
Fuck it, I guess.
What would be crazy is that, during social media, because life without social media, Michael Jordan used to take helicopter flights to Las Vegas, sit in Las Vegas, gamble to 3 a.m, hop on the helicopter flight back, sleep, play in the finals. Do you know how crazy that would be in social media? People taking pictures of him gambling the night before the finals game?
It would not be any more wild than Dennis Rodman. I think that would be some wild
That nigga
stuff.
had an OnlyFans. I ain't gonna lie to
Dennis,
you. That nigga had an OnlyFans.
Dennis would get an OnlyFans now.
That should be pop. No.
Dennis would get one now.
In his heyday when he was knocking
No,
down
I'm talking about in his heyday. Yeah, he would, but he'll still get one now. But he would definitely have one back then.
Oh yeah, now he
him
would,
and Carmen Electra.
Wow.
Him and Carmen Electra, him and Madonna back then. I said Madonna.
Now they said though.
I mean, Tupac hit, so I ain't shit.
Oh, Madonna?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all never heard about that?
No, I heard, but
that's nasty.
It is.
I never understood that Madonna hype though. Like
me either.
I never understood either.
She was just raunchy.
That's probably why.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like people be talking, like they don't even talk about her. Like when Britney Spears and them was coming out, they was saying she was an influencer, but like now they don't even talk about her as an influence on them now. Cause I don't feel like she was.
She was something.
That's nasty. Tupac. I remember she kissed Drake on stage. He was sick.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he liked that too much.
That was Tupac, Dennis Rodman, and everybody else.
Yeah,
that was years. That was years of. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. But nah, Dennis definitely would be on social media. Charles Barkley, they'll have to take him off. Karl Malone wouldn't have last because somebody would have exposed that nigga for getting a 13-year-old pregnant. Thank God.
Oh God. Somebody would have exposed his ass back then.
Somebody would have exposed him quick. I didn't find about him getting a 13-year-old pregnant until I was like 20, 25. 25, 24.
I ain't find that out until like
I didn't know he had a son in the NFL.
Yeah.
He had a son that made it to the NFL that did not want to talk to him.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was today years old when I found that out.
For real? Yeah, he had a son make it to the NFL.
No, I ain't talking about the son. I'm talking about the other part.
Oh, you talking about the 13-year-old girl part? Yeah. Louisiana Tech covered it up and all that.
Why you think when people were talking about Karl Malone, we like
it was sideways.
I thought it was something completely different, but
no, that man,
he nasty,
nasty.
He nasty.
And
then on top of that was like, I'm not gonna play on the court with Magic Johnson. Just nasty and ignorant. Like that's crazy. Like, how you nasty and stupid? So like, I'm not gonna let him sweat AIDS on me. Like, what the hell? What's wrong with you?
You know what?
Wouldn't let sweat AIDS, but you would try to sweat on somebody. Like, that's crazy. That's wild. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, it's been an hour 13. I don't know. Ain't nothing happened in the NFL for real. Tyreek Hill got released. Everybody knew he was gonna get released. Patrick Mahomes restructured his contract. He might go back to Kansas City.
Yep.
He might as well.
Which is weird. But both of them got torn ACLs though, right?
He dislocated his kneecap.
I thought he broke his kneecap.
Well,
I thought he broke
dislocated
his
or
leg.
no, he dislocated his whole kneecap and he just missed the rest of the season.
Okay. Well, I know
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes got a torn ACL. And then they said
And
it was
Travis Kelce is just
Travis Kelce gone.
Retired.
Travis
We just
Kelce
waiting
needs
gone.
on.
to.
He finna go be Mr. Taylor Swift.
We're just waiting on the episode of him and his brother on their podcast for him to make the announcement. That's all we're waiting on.
Yeah.
If
So
I
I
was
know.
Taylor Swift, I would jump ship because you're doing things with your charities coins. I think
Why?
I'm
He
not.
doing stuff with charity coins. What are you doing?
Allegedly.
Oh, what do you allegedly do?
He was
Oh.
mishandling funds, right? I thought. Anyway, I don't know. Let me not lie. Let me not spread rumors. But
Oh, he doing some Brett Favre shit.
he was doing
Favre shit
something.
is funny.
He was doing something. But Travis Kelce did. If that's a lie, I will give him a prop. And he did help fund the black hockey players family's trip to Milan for the Olympics.
Oh,
Layla.
okay.
Mhm.
That's the least he can do.
The least.
Least he can do.
The least.
Shit.
See,
He
your
done been with
fiance
enough
got
black women to help.
Hmm.
He been with enough black women to help. Shit.
You feel me?
I remember he used to get a fade and everything.
Right.
Like,
They named the fade after him, and he had to tell people, nah. This ain't me.
At the
Right.
NFL honors, when he was there by himself, he was looking like he was getting his groove back. He was dancing and shit. He was on beat and shit. I said, "Oh, Taylor ain't here tonight."
That's why.
Now he has to be
Wow.
off beat when he's with
Man, he got to play his little role with a woman.
That is funny. That is funny.
That is so crazy. That's so crazy.
I'm just waiting on the album to drop.
Yeah. But yeah. So Jaylen, before we go, I do want to talk about you went to Athletes Unlimited. You went to Athletes Unlimited and you went to Vanderbilt.
Look at him. He's all glowing.
And that's where you got your picture for in the background.
Oh, you got that game card. You got that game card.
Sorry, nigga, Angie.
Why you doing like that?
So look, it's motherfuckers like you.
Right. Right.
Hey, but though, I ain't gonna lie. I went to Nashville, man. I had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I watched Miss SEC go to work per usual, and Miss Freshman SEC as well. Put belt to Texas. Anyways,
that's cool. That's cool.
I mean, it was who could guard Michaela that night.
No,
Michaela.
No, for real. Michaela was putting in work.
Yeah. But you know who wasn't putting in work? Rory Harmon on the bench.
Man, I can't believe they sat her down for that whole fourth quarter, though.
Vic Schaefer does that, and it's so wild to me.
Just ignorant.
It is.
Yeah, a lot of people. I heard y'all talking about that on your live, Fran. Y'all was talking about his coaching. I don't know him like that, but apparently, like what they made it to was it a championship game? He sat somebody down.
They made it to the championship game against South Carolina when he was playing at Mississippi. I mean, he was coaching at Mississippi State, and the player that won him the game against an undefeated UConn team, he sat down in the fourth quarter and did not put her back in the game of her senior year, mind you.
That's wild.
And that was the championship game.
The championship game.
Why sit her down?
I don't know what she did, but you know, I've always had questions. Her name is Morgan Williams, but he did that to her. Thankfully, I don't know. I don't care because the Gamecocks ended up winning that natty, but he's done it to Rory Harmon twice this season. It is just the most perplexing thing to me. I don't get it. I just don't get it. She's one of your best defenders. Why are you doing that? I don't get it.
Literally.
I don't know,
But Michaela
Mikeal.
Blake's is just hard to guard. Like South Carolina kind of had her number, but in that case, you shut down everybody else and just let Michaela go. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Right.
She really could be in the running for National Player of the Year. I mean, everybody wants to talk about Sarah Strong, who I love. I love Sarah Strong's game, but when you think about what Michaela Blake's is doing against tough SEC teams night
Here
in
we
and
go.
night out, I'm just saying.
But Strong is balling against who they put in front of her. That's what it is, man. They ain't lost. They always want to talk about who UConn playing.
Nobody.
It don't matter. They'll play you. How about you get on the court?
Let's go.
How about you lace them up? You worry about who they playing so much.
Infant Daddy, let's go.
Don't worry about. I think when they get the bar smash, they'll be okay. But Jaylen, what you was finna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, but other than that, I did go to Athletes Unlimited. As you can see, got my picture with my future delusional wife here.
Is that where you got the jersey from too?
That's fine.
I don't know if y'all can see it though. She signed it. Well, no, y'all
Period. I love
she
that.
signed it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hardly see because of the light, but okay.
And you got it on?
Oh, I think you showed it to me though. I think you showed it to us in the group chat.
Yeah.
Your outfit looks fly in the background too.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll stay with that stuff on now.
He be fly as hell now.
You do.
I'll be clear now.
As hell now.
Just saying.
Listen,
You're
man.
flying Philly.
He ain't just the Amazon delivery man. He delivered with the drip.
Come on.
I told him to make a sign for Pow Pow that said, number 20 or number 1, you make my heart go pow pow. He didn't do it.
That would have been smooth.
Thank God you didn't do that.
Thank
God. They would have put your ass on that. Man, they would have put. First off, y'all just hear how I talked about women's basketball Twitter. Man, they would have I would have been right behind them like, yeah, who is this motherfucker with this pants?
I'm going to dinner with the sign maker. That's what I'm doing.
That's definitely what I'm finna say. I'm finna be like, yeah. That's crazy. Nah,
but how was the atmosphere, Jaylen? Was it
bad?
Yeah, because you went to Unrivaled when in Philadelphia.
In Philly, yeah.
Y'all both went to.
We did. We
and
met.
it looked like and I ain't gonna lie, man, the 76ers is ass, so I ain't gonna lie. That shit looked like it was more packed than the 76ers game.
It was. They said it was. They said it was.
They said it was the most ever in that building. I was like, sheesh.
Wait, it was the most ever in that building.
And just imagine when Philly gets a professional women's team.
Right.
Tyrese Maxey, you might as well leave, brother, because they can take over Philly.
Wait, not only a women's league, but a women's like pickup league got more than what they. That's crazy.
That's
bad.
Literally.
No, it looked like it was.
Yeah, it was definitely lit. Shout out to Marina Mabry.
Oh my gosh. 47 points.
I saw the fit she had on before she came out and dropped that.
So now you about to be like LeBron talking about you knew she was going to score 47.
Oh, hell no.
She going for 40. Nah. She going
for 40.
I see what she had on that night. I see what she had on that night. I said, she going for 40.
She walked in a little parachute. I
said, oh, it's one of those nights.
Okay. She feeling herself.
I mean, we were like literally in was it the first quarter she had scored all those points?
Yeah, she had like 21 in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was like 21 or 20 something. And I was just, she can't hit another one, can she? She just kept it. The hole was open. The basket was open. It was wild.
Crazy.
It was wild.
It was like once she hit 21, I was like, yeah, she going for at least like 35. Right.
At least
But
35.
Right.
yeah, but when she hit 40, I was like,
Yeah. She was like,
and she,
Kalia Copper, I know you're
Right.
home and everything, but I'm taking over.
yeah, and she made the most threes in unrivaled history too. I think it was like 10 threes, like 10, 11
And
threes. Yeah,
Ridiculous.
like
Ridiculous.
when she hit like the fourth one, I promise you, every other shot after that, everybody in the building,
Wild. It was so wild. It
that's
was
crazy.
shoot
so.
another one.
And that's
shoot
3-on-3. They play 3-on-3.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And Athletes Unlimited play 5-on-5.
yeah,
Okay.
Did you see Caitlin Chen
yeah.
play? Okay, cool.
I actually got a picture with her.
You did? That's
Mhm.
dope. Yeah, she's balling right now. She's balling. There are a lot of
Mhm.
people in Athletes Unlimited that are balling.
Yeah, I
Hopefully,
got it.
that's a goal of mine to go next year.
Is Athletes Unlimited? Is that the one that the WNBA kind of helps? They put on the streaming.
Yeah, yeah,
Kinda.
Yeah. They streaming shit is ass. First off, not that
It's
one.
horrible.
yeah.
But I mean, the
they get
NBA
it.
streaming shit is ass. So I wouldn't. I'm not surprised that theirs is ass too. The NBA shit is ass.
But
If I
yeah,
pay this amount of money, I should be able to watch anything. Like if I pay this
Right.
amount of money, if I pay for League Pass, I wouldn't be able to watch Hawks game.
Because blackout.
Yeah, because it's blackout. Because the local TV station has the contracts, which is crazy. I just think I don't know. NBA is crazy. NBA is wild.
But yeah, I got a picture with her. I got a picture with, of course, her. I got a picture with Izzy. I got a picture with not one, not two, but 3 W champions. Just saying.
Period.
I mean, not to brag.
You got a picture with Sydney Colson?
and do.
Wow. Love Sid.
So look, I almost missed out on that opportunity because luckily the person that was sitting next to me turned around. I was like, "Oh, there goes Sydney Colson." I was like, "Where?" What? Like when I say my head turned, like where?
Yeah, bro.
I got up and was like, "Yeah, let me go ahead and get this picture right quick."
As you should.
But yeah, I ended up getting a picture with Aaliyah and I, KB and Alyssa.
Okay.
Wow.
So I was like, "Hey, I'm set. I'm set." But
yeah, that's a good night.
I definitely have to get this picture though. This
As
picture
you
was
should.
a must. This picture was a must.
Because she has something that some don't. Natties in college.
What are you talking about? I know you ain't talking about Caitlin.
Oh no, are you projecting? I'm sorry.
Damn.
When Pow Pow shoe come out.
Wow.
Let me.
Don't worry.
What Pow Pow shoe at? Huh?
Don't worry about
Where
it.
can I go buy Pow Pow? Where can I go buy the Pow Pow
Don't do
ones?
pow pow like
Hey,
that.
don't worry about it. We working on it. We working on it.
Right.
Man.
Tell him, Jaylen.
I can go buy Caitlin Clark shoe right now.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. We working on it. I'm talking.
Matter of fact, I can't go buy them. Why? Because they sold out. Just like that.
You think she'll wear them in the qualifiers for the Olympics in Puerto Rico in March?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I believe she will.
I don't see why not.
I think she's going to.
Is it even her choice?
I think that I don't know about that, but I do think that
because if I'm Nike, nigga, you wear whatever the fuck I tell you to wear.
They should tell her to put the A1s on. Maybe she would.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Ball out.
Putting on another player's shoes is crazy.
That would be nasty.
Putting on another player's shoes. I wonder how that worked though. Like
what?
When you going against somebody that got your shoes on.
Well, I mean Alicia Gray played in A1s against Asia and the Aces, and I mean they lost.
But yeah, that's terrible.
They had people in the Atlanta arena yelling MVP for Asia. So
I mean, PJ Tucker got all kind of shoes though. PJ Tucker a shoe collector.
Well, are you excited about your girl playing soon? We haven't seen her play in a long time.
Who, Caitlyn?
Yeah, she'll be out there in
Oh
Puerto
yeah, man.
Rico.
I'm ready for the GOAT to play, man. Simply, man.
Go to
Listen,
strong.
man.
Go to
listen,
strong.
listen. She a strong individual. Man.
They said she was too strong. That's why her camp. Okay.
Can't wait for the Hey man. All that's in the past. You know what I'm saying? Caitlyn finna get out there. Finna get ball. You can have your Angel Wilsons. You can have your Angel Reeses. You can have all the Paige Beckers. You can have all these players. It's one. It's only one. Mm-hmm. Caitlyn Clark. And she gonna show them who she is. Hopefully.
Hopefully being the operative word.
Well, I mean, because she coming off an injury, so I gotta have some kind of like, she ain't played in forever.
Yeah, she has to get her game legs back.
Yeah, she just gotta. And I think they got it's a picture of Paige Beckers having her go crazy. Like she tried to jump and contest the shot from Paige Beckers, and Paige Beckers.
Yeah, she sure did.
Driving by.
That's
crazy, man.
I mean, it just happens when you're a 3-level scorer and a 2-way player, and you go on somebody who can't go left. But okay.
Hey man, listen, man. It don't matter if she can go left because you know what's gonna happen. She gonna go up. Shots going up. That's all that matters, man.
Okay.
Mikeal.
Boy, you look like you over it.
I'm low key sleepy, but also
you sleepy. Don't worry, we're gonna get out of here. It's been an hour, 30 minutes.
Oh no, you good? I got it. Only thing I was gonna rant about or talk about, honestly, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck all my goddamn GOATs and all my favorite NBA players and everybody compromised nowadays in the fucking world, bro? I mean, I had blinders on.
Everybody got cameras.
I had blinders on as a kid, but now I find out Steph Curry be doing shit for Israel. Everybody fuck with Israel. KD a bitch on burners. Bro, who is the real GOAT of basketball?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan was playing with ice.
He was getting ice out that kid's shirt.
Thank you, Fran. He played with ice.
He playing with ice. It's crazy.
So right now,
playing with ice.
We having this.
We have to be specific on that.
Kareem would never. Lou Alcindor would never.
Bill Russell would never.
Bill Russell would never.
First off.
Wilt Chamberlain would never.
Y'all start listen. Wilt Chamberlain was running through everybody great grandma and everything.
Wow.
20,000 women.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wow.
Bill Russell. You right, Bill Russell would never because those white fans in Boston wouldn't let him. They wouldn't let him. Kareem, and you right, Kareem would never because Kareem was a Muslim. So yeah, you right. He was a Muslim that was married to a white woman.
Either way.
How does that? I don't know how that correlates.
Go to basketball.
Malcolm X had to be like, hey, brother, what's going on here, man? I see my people.
But where is my people?
I see my people, but they're not with my people. That was kind of crazy to me, dog. When I found out Kareem was Muslim, and then that's how he came up with the name Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And then he turned around married a white woman,
which is crazy.
That's the most California ass shit, though. He got
So now my dad can't watch this pod because he does not tolerate any Kareem Abdul-Jabbar mess.
Listen, man.
No slander.
He know.
That man said, "Hey, man."
Okay, I'm gonna tell him to cut it off at the 1:30 mark.
Yeah, cut that off, man. You don't want to hear. You don't want to hear this, man.
You don't want to hear this, Dad. Hey, Pop, you want to hear the conversation?
Yeah,
but no, that is crazy because that all them. Well, KD did it to himself.
Well, yeah, KD been doing this shit for years.
And then when it comes to Israel, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna watch what I say. But people are scared of Israel. I'll say that. Rich people are scared of Israel, so it's kind of like
They got their
Once you
hand
get-
in everything.
Once you get a certain type of money and Israel hit you up, Israel be wanting to party and you gotta say yeah. So like,
Did you also? I don't know if y'all caught.
but
what
LeBron
said.
saying that I want to go to Israel is crazy. Like,
Weird, but
calm
also
down.
they did ask him, so what do you plan on like retiring or anything? The most cryptic shit I ever heard the man say. He said, I just want to live. Fuck you mean you just want to live for your family? Or, once you retire.
Bro, you know he leaving LA though.
Mm-hmm.
See,
I
he better get out while he still can.
always said he gonna leave LA because the
Yeah.
Lakers, because when they got Luka Doncic, he thought they got Luka Doncic for him.
No.
We doing this so Bron can get a ring. No.
No.
Nigga, we
You're
did this for
gone.
us because you're
Right.
out of here.
You're gone.
Once you leave, you're out
We
of here.
appreciate
So guess what?
2020.
So guess what? We don't have to talk to you about off-season moves no more. We're gonna go talk to Luka now because Luka's gonna be the one that's here. It doesn't matter about you no more.
Yeah,
What Andy said in Toy Story to Woody, I don't want to play with you no more.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That feels like, hey, LeBron, look, we appreciate your time here in LA,
Right.
but we're gonna move on with further candidates. And while you're at it, take your son with you.
Yeah. So they like, man, we done drafted your son. We done got JJ Redick off a podcast and all that. Man, we done
got rid
listened
of
to you
Anthony
bring
Davis.
Russell Westbrook. Then all of a sudden Westbrook came. Man, we ain't listening to you no more. We gonna
told
see
you-
what
hey,
Luka
hey,
want.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
We listened to your ass about Anthony Davis. And look what happened.
No, they won the championship though.
I mean,
They did.
In his
They did.
defense. In his defense, they won the championship.
He did
So,
ball out 2020.
He did make a good decision. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm the person of if you get at least one championship out of something, then okay. Because you ain't finna get multiple out of you wasn't finna get multiple out of AD and LeBron.
Hell no. LeBron wasn't getting
And you probably
multiple
wouldn't have
in
got
LA.
that championship. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, it's a bubble ring, but I am kind of realistic. Like, you probably don't get that championship.
No.
You
no,
probably
they
don't
would've-
get that championship if you stop in the middle. If somebody stops in the middle of the season and you take all these months off and then you come back. Like,
I don't
maybe.
think they would have won
That's
the
what I'm
ring
saying.
if it didn't stop. Like if it kept going, they would have won 2020 still. But if they didn't go to the bubble and they had to just come back to actually playing, oh yeah.
Well, no,
it
they was
should've
going to
been
go to
different.
the bubble anyway. Well, I'm talking about COVID because they wasn't going to go back in the rings.
Oh hell no.
So they had to figure out something. What I'm saying is like, if the season kept going, I don't think they would have.
I don't know.
I think they probably still would have.
No, 'cause I
I
ain't
think
gonna
they
lie,
probably
that
Because I feel like everybody else would have still had their momentum. Because the
I mean, they
Clippers,
would've
I think that
wait,
really
hold
kind of
on.
messed the
They were the
Clippers
best
up in a
team.
way.
Who's
the best?
They were the best team in the NBA before COVID hit. Like before COVID hit, the Lakers were the top team in the NBA.
The Lakers?
Yeah, back
Well,
in
then they probably would have won. I don't know.
Yeah, they would have won in 2020. Like they were the undisputed best team before COVID hit. And when COVID
And they
hit,
had Dwight Howard.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That was the
That
only
punk.
reason Kobe did not smile down on their ass, man.
That punk. Because
I know Kobe was smiling until he seen that nigga smiling.
He said,
He was probably like,
soft. He's still soft.
he was sick.
Soft.
He was probably like,
Soft.
man.
That's horrible. It's horrible. It's
Still
horrible.
soft.
Hey, Earth,
He was like, yeah, y'all won. Yeah, y'all won the championship, but at what cost?
No, like
That
for
was back
real.
when he was with
Ted Cooper.
yeah, I love her. Where she at? She still play.
All y'all
Yes.
love her.
Yes.
And I'm
She is
just-
beautiful.
she
What are you
overseas.
talking about? That's
Right.
Tia Cooper.
Right.
Tia Cooper's
Cooper.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
She
woman.
She playing overseas still.
Beautiful.
That's
But
when
she
I
also
started.
she also tried to claim that she invented the one leg sleeve when in actuality her teammate Asia Wilson did. So
I'm not gonna lie, man. She perfected it though.
I ain't gonna lie.
Did she?
Fran. I ain't gonna lie, Fran.
Did
From a
she?
cute book.
As a man, I'm gonna say she perfected it.
Okay, well, I can't identify as a man.
As a man, she perfected it. Because I was watching that one sleep. I was watching that one leg
Y'all
sleep.
are aggravating.
I'm just saying, Tia Cooper
like
had the
Asia
one
probably
sleeve.
did. Asia probably is there. But listen, man.
My Oculus Stem seems
She did her thing with that one sleeve, boy.
Hey, Rozé.
Anyway, you can get the one sleeve Nike under the Asia Wilson brand. Thank you and good night.
You know what?
I hope she get another chance, and I hope. And before we get out of it, I do want to say I hope get another chance too. The girl that
Junior Carter.
Is that the one that beat up Caitlyn?
Oh yeah, Kennedy.
Kennedy Carter, bro.
She ain't do nothing to that girl.
Also,
She beat up Caitlyn.
She need to get stronger.
She beat up Caitlyn.
If she
She
played in the SEC, she would have been strong
That
enough
was
to
funny.
take it.
Man, she assaulted her. I called the police right then when she bumped into her. I said, "Yeah,
Hey, wait, hold on.
y'all need to
Now
go
you
to
calling
y'all
the
need to go to
police on a
Indiana
black
right now.
woman.
Y'all need to go to Indiana right now.
You're the ops. How you gonna call the police on a black woman?
A crime is a crime.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Doesn't matter if she was white. Doesn't matter if she was a black. A crime is a crime.
You don't know if Caitlyn assaulted her with her words.
Jaylen, now you know from Golders, right? Jaylen, you know from Golders, right? Rozé, a crime's a crime, right?
A crime is a crime.
All right, your boy Pierce gotta go.
Oh, you talking about James Pierce?
The crime's a crime.
All right, man. So that's the end of this episode. I want to appreciate Fran for coming on, man. We've been up here hour and 40 minutes, man. Yeah, man. We'll get back to the regular. We'll get back to the regular format next week. Hopefully, T Ward be back, man. You shut the fuck up. Let me close this. You done said enough. You done said enough. Appreciate Fran.
Thanks so much for having me. It's always a great time.
Thank you. Where can people find you at?
Please find me at Fran Talk Sports on TikTok. And you can find me other places too, but I won't give that out right now.
Yeah, she won't give that out right now. She's working on stuff. She's big. She's booking busy.
Yes, I am.
Yes. You know it's T when you see them two fingers touching.
Why we all do that the same?
Y'all are hilarious.
I gotta clip that on my own.
I'm definitely gonna clip that. But until next time, everything is inbound. Until out of bounds. Why would you say that James Pierce shit, man? Come on, dog. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
With that.
A crime's a crime.
Shout out Rakia Jackson.
Yes, Rakia Jackson is back.
We gotta give her a shout out.
Back at Unrivaled. I'm falling out. Okay.
I'm sorry.
And Jaylen. That was you, Jaylen.
Shout out to Rakia Jackson.
And it's Rakia Jackson all day.
That's crazy.
But
out of all the stuff she could get a shout out for. Shout out for that.
No.
I mean, it's a shout out because she's an Unrivaled and she's from Michigan.
Exactly, Jaylen.
Oh, and she's from Michigan. She from Michigan?
Okay. Yeah, she's from
Detroit.
Oh, she from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it makes sense.
What you mean by that?
It doesn't. Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Hey, Mikeal, take us out.
Yeah, Mikeal.
Montana pitching like Randy Johnson off a flip. Pounds of lettuce in the bag. Fans don't really see it. Vacuum sealed up so low. Smell aroma when it hit you.